think more people would make risotto at home, especially in the wintertime when it's most delicious, if they weren't afraid of having to stand over the pot and cook for about a half an hour, constantly stirring the rice. The key to risotto is the starch that surrounds each kernel of rice. Notice the difference between basmati, which is a long grain rice, and arborio. They're very much covered with a thick covering of amylopectin, which is the proper name. It's a starch, and it releases itself into the risotto, making for a creamy emulsion. When you use basmati, what you want is fluffy, separate kernels, and that's why there's not a lot of amylopectin on these. And people break that starch off in the constant stirring and make the really creamy emulsion. But I figured out a way of taking that off ahead of time and then adding it back in. What I'm doing is I'm going to rinse the starch off of the grains and keep it in with the broth. You probably ought to do this for about 5 minutes. So now I'm going to strain the broth into the pan that I'm going to heat it in so I can use it. All right. Then take the rice drained and put it in some butter with some shallots and make it nice and nutty of a flavor. Take dried porcini mushrooms, chop them up, soak them in the wine that you use at the first stage. That allows the mushroom flavor to infuse itself into the wine. And then I'm now going to strain it. That way the white wine has all the mushroom flavor. And then add back that broth that now has the starch in it. And let that cook for about 18 or 20 minutes without stirring it, so that the risotto turns out very much like a regular risotto with all the stirring. Parmigiano-Reggiano is part of the finishing touch. The Venetians have a name for this kind of risotto. It's called Alonda, the Venetian name for this. It means wavy. Very, very nice, creamy mass of risotto.